Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Sunday night of racing here, part of an MX Simulator series, part of Race Factor Racing here at Glen, Helen for round 2 of amateur racing as we watch Hutcherson actually throw pretty dirty. Being brought to you with Grant Dawson and Ethan Parks in the booth once again this week. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing really good.
Good. Let me know if their mic is coming through just fine. Once again, this is our first ever UID only race, and by what that means is that anybody with an actual membership with the RF season can actually be able to enter into the track or the server or anything like that. So a lot of you guys are going to be here watching for possibly the first time tonight, so I welcome you all. But yeah, this is what we do every Sunday night for the amateur series, same as Kellen does on Thursdays. Wow, that track re-entry was pretty funny to watch. I don't even know. Oh, that was Robert, apparently.
What server are we supposed to?
O2.
What?
O2.
Put me in 08. I thought it was an 02.
No, yeah, it's O2 now because we did the we used to do that in Supercross, of course, and now we switched it back to O2.
I thought my server was selected on 02, but it turns out it wasn't.
But again, thank you guys, everybody joining us already in chat. We're already at 16 viewers. We will be starting racing here in about 1 minute. Of course, also being the host, I'm going to be sitting here spitting out a bunch of commands. So just a warning that you'll see a lot of typing in chat in between races. But it gives you guys an inside look about what we have to do as a host to make sure the night goes smoothly. But I'm just glad to have you, I have you all have a live host instead of automated. So. But so far, as we get ready for that, what do you guys think of Glen Helen this week? And I know it's been a very mixed bag of emotions. So go ahead, Grant. I'll let you have this stage first.
Well, for professionals, I think the track is really good. Like, for the pros, it's a challenging track, it's a technical track. But for AMs, I could see this track being a nightmare, especially on the first lap when everyone's going to be piling up. So I honestly don't know what to expect. I think the start, especially on this track for AMs, is going to be maybe more crucial than ever, purely because of how many pilots we can see on the first lap. And
not only that, it's a full drag race. Like, you've got a long straight ahead of you.
Yeah, and then also with how sketchy you guys are, especially in the 450 class, Amazon 450s plus this track could be a nightmare, more or less. So we'll just have to see how it all shakes out. But, yeah.
Yep, and then go ahead, Trip, with your 2 cents on it.
I thought it was really fun. I liked it. Really rough in some spots, but then other spots it was just fine. I was struggling on it. But when I got the hang of it, it was definitely by far better than Hangtown, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. I've had a lot of fun on the track. A lot of people don't know that I fully quit trying pro, and I've decided to go 125 life and open. So this track has been interesting on a 125, I could say the least. Definitely not fun in any way because of the sand sections, but overall it's still a great track.
Yeah, I actually rode some laps on a 252 stroke, and it's actually a really fun track on a 252 stroke. It was a lot more fun than I was expecting it to be. I kind of wanted to race a 252 stroke in the 450 class, but I decided not to.
Oh yeah, definitely. But here we go, getting ready on the line. Should be the 250 Consi if everything is working the way it should be. I'm hoping so. So it looks like maybe not. Maybe looks like it's Consi. Should be.
And everybody
yes.
looks like they should be in here.
Good. So I'm glad to see everything's working correctly. Once again, Consi for 250s here at Glen Helen.
Actually got a decently full Consi, 16 people.
Hunter Braun looking like he's going to get a good start.
The log rode home to the first turn while a pile up behind him. Already yard sale. And once again, to anybody new out there, the Consi is a quick 4-lap, top 4 in. So it's just pretty much you make it in or you go back to your trailer and just watch the races for the weekend. But right now, you're top 4 through. Braun, Dudley, Kozak, and Rothman. But Rothman does have Farmer right behind him. Farmer goes down, though. And Alba and everybody piling up behind. Sorry, go ahead, Brandon.
I'm actually really surprised to see Kozak in the Consi. He's definitely fast enough.
Yeah, Kozak usually a direct in week in, week out, both Supercross, Motocross, anything between. But Glen Helen has been that track.
Yeah, especially with almost 80 guys signing up for 250s. I think it was like 76 or something like that.
But as of right now, our front 3 are kind of close still, of course, being lap 1, but Dudley, Braun, and Kozak on the versus PC ride right behind. Rothman now holding on the final transfer, and Alba and Moore. Oh, Alba's going to swap, so Moore's going to take over 1 out.
Yeah, there's a good gap between 4th and 5th, and we're only on the first lap.
So as of right now, just watching to see how everybody hits for the first time. For any of you that haven't seen it yet, you're going up to the 160. In sim size, I think Checkers called it a 195.
I don't think my mic is working. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Trip is back.
What up?
But
195, eh?
Yeah, 195 is apparently what it said, like sizing wise, because of I think it's 1.2, I think, size scale, whatever. But he said the best they could do is about 193, 195, and sim scale is about the size of that triple.
Yeah, it's an interesting jump. It's more just a launch pad, though. It's not really something they can whip off of or really scrub.
Oh, I was gonna say more. Sorry, I kind of missed that. More coming up into the back, almost getting into a transfer spot around Rothman, but going down. Rothman definitely tiptoeing in his and ones right now, holding on to that final spot.
Let me know if my mic is too loud.
No, it sounds fine. Let me know in chat, by the way, if Grant and Triptez both sound good, if I need to adjust them at all. Tommy Zimmerman, I don't know if you guys can see the gear, but looking like Castrol GTX or Christmas style. The gear he's got going with the lime green and red.
Ooh, last transfer spot went down. Gonna be a four-way for the last transfer here.
You know what, Davis? It's the nicest thing I've ever heard you say, so I'll take that. I'm sorry if I sound like a bit sick. I don't know what it is. Took a drink of water just for the stream, and word just goes down the wrong pipe, and you just cannot get rid of it. So if it sounded a little bit bad this beginning, I'd apologize.
1 through 3 are gone. They have 22 seconds on fourth.
But it's like I said earlier, Kozak, though, especially. Like, he must have had just a couple of laps really quick on it.
Yeah, because he definitely is not a guy that I would ever expect to see in a LCQ, especially for AMs.
But great look around the track. Let's go ahead and go on board really quick to give a lot of the guys in the con season lower end don't get a lot of TV time, so let's go ahead and go on board with Braun for a minute. But if you guys check anything going on a little bit further back, let me know.
Hunter Braun stop front with a 12-second lead. Still a decent. Oh, and fifth goes down. So yeah, fourth is going.
And
to
everybody's gonna pile up
yeah.
after him too.
Fourth is gonna have like at least 7-8 second gap probably.
Right now 9.
9. Yeah.
Here we go over the big triple we talked about earlier again for anybody that hasn't seen it yet. Beautifully done by Braun, getting the gas to even out the bike. And then of course a big downhill triple as well.
People behind the last transfer just can't hold it together. They're just losing more and more time right now.
Yeah, now they're 17 seconds behind fourth. So assuming that Farmer can hold together, he should be going to the races.
Yep. Oh, second went down, almost collects third with them. So
Watching Braun right now is making me a little bit jealous. He has a much better suspension setup than I do this week, that's for sure.
to see Tommy just completely high side into that SpongeBob. Oh my goodness.
Anyway, Kozak is actually in the final transfer spot, not looking too great. He's got 27 seconds though on fifth, so.
Oh yeah, definitely. As of right now, he can almost sacrifice cutting the entire track and making it in as of this moment. As we say that with a big mistake, but making it happen. Let's go back a little bit further. We got Briscoe back here, Moore, Rothman, Zimmerman, Hartum, Alba, Karasi, Ball, Speck back here, and then McDonald, your first out. And Scheffler, I think Scheffler's still going to make it through. Knowing Luke, he's probably still going to finish out his laps no matter what. I was the same way last week. I don't even know how it happened. I went from doing decent. I was like third in Open last week, and then just fell apart. Ended up in like 6th overall for Open last week. So I hope to keep my points decently in the top 10, even though there was only like 8 racers last week.
Yeah, I think there's going to be more guys this week, though, because like 30 signed up.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's gonna be interesting, and me on the 125. It's gonna be an interesting night for sure.
I mean, all you gotta do is take everyone out.
That is true.
Where is Hunter Braun has a 32-second lead right now.
Yeah, looking solid out there.
Yeah, I don't think he's crashed, while everyone else has.
And of course, we got Kozak back here. Farmer doing really well in 4th right now, holding on to that final transfer. Really like their gear this week with the LLR Motorsport. Really nice black, yellow, and green gear.
Again, with one of the longest team names I've ever seen in my life.
LLR Motorsports Factory Kawasaki. Might as well
Like,
add Chick-fil-A to the end of that.
And they do all the bike brands as well, I believe.
Oh. Right now, a little small battle for this final transfer, even though they're both in, just to make it interesting. But behind them, we got Briscoe, of course, Moore, Rothman. But once again, there's just a Consi to make it in. Final couple of people that will definitely add in the mix-up of lappers later tonight.
Oh, yes.
Which,
Everyone's
if
favorite
anything,
thing.
I sadly didn't have a chance to watch Pro. Shun me if you wish. But I heard that lappers weren't too bad, but a couple were the worst thing ever. So, you know how it is with AMs usually in that week. If Pro goes well, then AMs is going to be just a graveyard of people to have to survive. So,
Yeah.
kind of excited about tonight, though. It should be a great sign-up. Much more than last week. I think 450 is actually solid. And I don't know. I'm excited about tonight's racing. Consi is going to be not even I can't even talk tonight. Any idea of how tonight's racing is actually going to be? So I think that's more
Yeah, it's pretty much sealed up at this point. We're about to be on the white flag, and 4 still has almost 20 seconds on 5th. So I think the top 4 is pretty much secure.
Now they keep wadding over
Yeah,
here.
so
Well, yeah,
Farmer
Kozak
going
would have to
down
have-
and Kozak going down. Kozak going.
Oh my
Now they can't even get around
Around
each
him.
other.
Okay, maybe, maybe maybe I was wrong.
Well, Briscoe's starting to slowly catch up on the 125 back here.
Yeah. Brought it down to 10 seconds. Maybe even less.
That's one fall off, so
Yeah.
could
They
happen.
always call the Consi class, even though it sounds mean. We mean it in the nicest ways. The best of the worst. So if you can make it through, then you got it.
Oh, he is going to double this, so he will gain some time there, too. Farmer did not get the double through the rhythm section while Briscoe did. Now it's 8 seconds now.
I'll tell you one
Briscoe
thing.
messes up.
Around that corner right there on the 125, you have no power to make that entry double. And I don't know
Yeah.
why it went on the inside. I would have definitely went out.
Same.
But at the same time, he's definitely put back up a drive on Farmer, which is still in last in the transfer positions right now for top 4.
Hunter Braun almost with a minute lead here.
Yep.
Braun must have just only had a little bit of time to qualify earlier, yet ran a lot of laps otherwise, and just had a chance to put it down. So
Braun seems to always be switching numbers. This week he's running Mudge's number. Mudge and him are like best friends.
Yep.
thankfully,
And-
RF isn't too enforced. But honestly, if anybody petitioned it, he could get a week ban because that is not allowed.
Well, actually, Mudge uses my number, so
There we go, though. He's going to take the win. Braun with a solid Consi win tonight already. Deadly, more likely, second Kozak. Briscoe still... Oh, Farmer is down. Here comes Briscoe. Can he make the 1-2 dinger work to his advantage?
Everybody in chat calling out Hunter Braun. Apparently everybody thinks it's not him.
I mean, the same thing happened. I mean, I'm not trying to point fingers or anything, but the same thing basically happened in the DM race.
Oh,
true.
apparently Hunter Braun is actually Ethan Howell, apparently.
Oh, Ethan Howe, huh?
Oh, did you see Farmer's oppo attempt on the off camber? It's still
Jimmy
going
Briscoe
down.
had a chance to do it, but he wadded at the end of the hill.
But as of right now, Farmer's still backwards trying
Oh
to
yeah,
get...
he's
What is he
he's
doing?
stuck on the hill. I think he's making sure he gets a timing gain. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, but Briscoe flies it out, so he's done for.
Well, interesting. Well, here's the thing, that he might get a kick out of this. We'll see what happens tonight. But like I said, if anybody wants to protest, they can gladly protest it if they have any proof. That is what the band department is there for. I can only do so much because it's only word of mouth for me, so I can't really black flag anybody just for a word of mouth.
So Braun is actually Hal, but Hal is actually running Mudge's number.
Here you go. So it looks like Josh Farmer got to hold on to that final transfer as long as he could tiptoe through. Farmer keeping it happening. Rotham is now taking over that one man out.
Poor Rothman.
Yep.
Gonna be a long ride back to the virtual non-existent pits.
Yep.
Heat up his non-existent TV dinner and just watch the rest of the racing tonight. So there goes Zimmerman across in 6th. 7th is going to go to Carussi. Hartram is going to take over 8th. Alba is going to take over. Oh,
Never mind.
So Spec. Oh no! He teabags him and then keeps. Nope, still stuck.
Can't get off of him. There we go.
Looks like Spec more than likely is going to take over. 9th he does. 10th is going to go through. So Alba. So time for me to start going back through. Pretty decent start to a night. I don't know what's going on with people actually running other people's numbers or not, but we'll see.
Couple notes going into Moto 1. The top 5 qualifiers for the 250s. Sean Klein was first overall with a 217. Phil Doyon also had a 217. He was second. Patrick Stewart was third with a 218. James Richards was fourth with a 218, and Clay Roberts was fifth with a 219. So as far as the championship goes, Sean Klein and Clay Roberts are 2 top guys, and they were 1 and 5 in the qualifying. So it'll really depend on the start, I think. If Sean starts second and Roberts starts 32nd, I don't really know how far Clay will be able to work up on this track, especially because it's going to be chaos those first few laps.
Well, M1 is on the line for 250s. This is just a lineup check, of course, to make sure everybody's in correctly before we get going. Especially me being the host, I do not want to screw anybody's night that definitely made it through, but also want to make sure all rules are applied. And also, just been brought up into our chat, betting on 250s and 450s tonight is now an option. Again, apologize for me not being able to breathe correctly right now. God, I don't know what it is. Just a little caught up. So forgive me if I'm not chatting as much, but that is what Trip does, and Grant is also here to help me out with tonight.
Oh, Sean Klein. Doyon with a good start.
Once again, this is just a lineup check, so one lap could dash for the cash, as we like to call it.
That's going to be a good simulation for the actual start, though.
Oh, Hunger going way off track, that meta ride.
Doyon had a really good line going in the first turn. I'm not sure if he got taken out, though, no. Or, yeah, he did, I think.
So
Patrick
it looks like
Stewart.
No protesting in chat. Looks like everybody's in that should be in. So as soon as we're about half a lap in, I'm going to go ahead and get started on Moto 1. And again, everybody in chat line, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Really appreciate you all being here. Once again, betting is up, so feel free to have fun. Bet some Moto points, see if you can win. So Richard's watching everybody go over the big triple, going back around.
So, Trip, who's your pick for the win? If you're here. You may not be here.
I'm here. Thinking. I want to say, as usual, Klein or Clay Roberts, but if Bill Doyon gets a good start, maybe he could pull it off. But I don't know. Seems to always have bad luck.
Yeah.
This little battle here. Oh, Doyon almost getting around Richards in the final section in that skinny S-turn lane. Good to watch, so either way. Fun battle until the end. So here we go. So really quick, before we get going, I have saved our points up on screen. So here is 250 amateur points. Right now, Clay Roberts sitting at 47. Behind him, Skline at 40 and 35 for Wilson as we get going. So here we go on the start of Moto 1, Glen Helen. Lining up on the line right now, making sure everybody is in here. Looks like we're waiting on 631. Well, we're still waiting once again. Oh, nope, we're good. Don't want to go back to points. So at least we're showing that we do have points. We are caring about points this week. So,
Doyon for the whole shot.
Doyon for the bar. Nick Carvalho's got a pretty good jump on the outside.
Ben Rose.
And
Oh,
Ben
gonna take a
Rose.
beautiful hole shot while this pile up back here.
Wow,
My
you were
God.
right. Good start by Phil Doyon.
But Ben Rose, your early leader here. Oh, and sliding out on the inside. That's going to
Yeah.
cause people to bottleneck. So once again, to the front is going to be Bird Green, which is sad because I re-downloaded his skin after emailing it to me, but apparently did not work again.
That's usual.
Bird Green, I believe, was our Moto 1 winner last week.
I think it was, yeah.
Phil Doyon, though, putting the pressure on her.
Yeah, early pressure already showing a wheel up the hill on Mount St. Helen.
Bad news for Clay Roberts, or Klein right now, because Roberts is up in 5th, and Klein is buried back here somewhere. Where is he?
29th?
Wow.
27th. And he just got destroyed going up the uphill.
So
Yeah,
definitely.
that's not going to end well.
What's funny too is earlier today he messaged me, no joke, this is exactly what it said, I'm looking at right now. Do not spec me off the start. I am the Tomac of motocross. I will make my way back up later. So
Yep.
we'll see what happens
Basically.
later tonight.
He's been concerned about a start all day because he knew that it could go terribly if he didn't get the jump. And that's what
Roberts
happened. So
working his way up to second right now. Beautifully up. Oh, sketchy up over the triple. Cutting off the line, making it happen around Santino there. Once again, your top 5 right now is Green off the front, Roberts, Santino, Rose, and Doyon. Let's go back a little further. Hawkin, Williams, Wilson, Dawes, Shadle. Wow, good to see Gavin Shadle up so far. Good to see a better start from this week than last week. Trying to get around a couple of people in front of him. Looks like he's going to make it happen.
I expect Patrick Stewart to work up pretty far into the top 5, maybe. I mean, he's
our
raced
leader's
pros.
down. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Leader up onto the side of the berm. So now the new leader, Roberts, your points leader.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
not
that's
good news.
not
For
You want the lead for these guys.
This three-way battle, though, for third right now. It looked like a 3 wide coming around that corner.
Although,
Santino finally with a good start this year.
Roberts did have a big lead last week and kind of threw it away, so
Pile
hopefully he
up
can
on
stay
the bottom
consistent.
of the downhill here, back into the mechanics section. Looks like big names like Wilson, Rose, Prentice, and Williams all getting tangled up, as well as Hockey.
Phil Doyon was the second fastest qualifier, so he should be able to put a charge on and try to close up on Roberts.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
right, now it's
Roberts
cutting
cartwheeling down the hill. So there you go. Made it easy for Doyon.
Yeah, Doyens is going to take that right back by.
Bird Green back into second. Now Santino is right on Roberts.
Yeah, Santino having the more momentum back up the hill, but Roberts getting back on the throttle.
Ricky Williams and Prentice went down together.
Oh, Roberts going squirrely down the hill, tumbling.
Oh, but Bill Doyon, he died coming down the hill as well. Now Bird Green back to the first position.
Checking back a little bit to make sure nobody else clips him as they go down the hill. Roberts holding off the fastest line as Richard's going to go down right in front of him.
So Roberts, it was just leading and starting to gap him, already fell back to 8th. So if Skline is getting better positions right now, then he might be able to catch him.
Skline is in 24th.
24th, yeah. Everybody piling up down on the bottom of the hill. Skline takes the inside. Back to the lead. Bill Doyon battling for the lead again.
Bird Green must just have some insane consistency because both weeks, I don't believe he qualified even in the top 10, but he looks comfortable up front.
Yeah, definitely. Just seems to make it just happen lap in, lap out. Even if it's not the fastest pace, he just doesn't have any, fall offs or slide outs or anything. Just makes it happen.
Yeah. As you were
right
saying,
now,
Grant,
Doyon.
Bird Green actually qualified in 16th with a 224.
Doyon.
Oh, Doyon.
Wow.
Jeez.
Aggressive, yet made it work. Green had to back off a bit and kind of shake the cobwebs off after that one.
That was a great pass.
Oh, in hockey, you get to have a slide out there, so Wilson going to get around him.
Clay Robertson 12th. He's gonna have to work his way back up. Robert's last lap was a 3:03. That's not what he wanted.
Yeah, right now Doyon taking off with his 2:31, which isn't terrible for his first lap around.
Everybody on the first lap is all trying not to hit each other, it seems.
And Glen just got collected, so he's gonna be in 21st, I believe.
Shadle is down, sadly. Gavin Shadle, good buddy of ours, just not making it happen right now with Kozak. Kozak coming back from a consi right now to a top 10 already, Moto 1. So
Like I said during the consi, he does not belong there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Kozak's easily a top 10 rider. But Doyon right now is showing how it's done. Going to go on board with him for right now. Let me know if anything crazy happens behind him.
A pretty good battle for 10th place right now. Between Patrick Stewart and Richard. Right on the back end of Kozak now.
Patrick Stewart working his way forward. I think Stewart will be able to get close to maybe 7th, 6th. I mean, he was, I believe, 3rd or 4th qualifier. He's fast. He's raced pros. So, I guess he decided to drop back down because I don't believe he scored any pro points. But he's fast. He should definitely be top 5 in the N class. Roberts down again. He's going to be 14th.
Yeah,
15th.
and then Glen, he was just going to be the next guy to pass him, collected with Alexander Lagervist.
So our two top guys in the points are not having great races right now. Skline goes down again.
Ouch.
I think he's just trying to force it too much now.
Yeah, good battle right now with Wilson and Green for second.
Yep.
Stewart's actually up to 9th now. Atkinson in 10th. Good ride for him. Kozak back to 11th. Still a good ride. I mean, I'd be happy with points if I came out of the consi. So.
Oh, for sure. Hard Charger award, definitely.
Roberts in 12th. Taylor Davis in 13th. As he goes down, doesn't fall off though. He will lose a spot to Ben Rose though.
Looks like the battle for second between Adrian Wilson and Bird Green. Bird Green just seems to have the faster pace because he's starting to pull on him. Oh, but he disconnected. Yeah, Bird Green just lagged out.
Yeah,
for a
he's
second
back.
there.
Yeah, he's back down at the bottom of the hill. Yeah, a
All
little
right.
Magic Man action.
It happens. Some guys don't have the best connection.
Yep, Phil Doyon already with the 10-second lead. Might be able to just pull it off and run away with it.
Prentice going down
Atkinson
in
back
5th.
here in 9th. Kind of surprised to see him a bit further back, but definitely a late charger. Roberts right behind him in 10th with Kozak.
Yeah, Atkinson actually didn't get the best start. I believe first lap I think he was around 15th or 16th, so he's moved forward all right.
Yep.
Him and Stewart pretty much come through the pack together. They were both buried off the start, so good rides for both of them.
Skline and Steve Harris back here.
Oh, Skline clipping the hay
Skline
bale.
again. Just another mistake. Not his night for sure. Carvalho back here, another guy. Just, I mean, so many good guys all across the board. John Ezra back here, versus-pc.com owner and operator. And also a big sponsor of mine and just all of everything Sim nowadays. So be sure to always thank him if you see him around for everything he's been doing for the community. Getting around, not sure who that was. That was Alexander Aquez.
Skline down again.
I have a feeling Skline might be calling it here soon, sadly.
I wouldn't if I were him. I would just try to get as many points as he can
exactly. Yeah,
at this
I mean,
point.
just try to come back. But it's just I don't know what his rage limit is at right now.
Probably very high right now, but
Skline is typically, to be perfectly honest, he's usually not a rage quitter, but I don't know. I mean, I'd be pretty angry if I was still 25th halfway through the moto.
Yeah,
So
definitely. And right now, our points leader, Clay Roberts, coming in with 47 points, sitting in 10th right now. So definitely going to be a bit of a shakeup in points off of already Moto 1.
yeah, if they finish like this, Phil Doyon would definitely be the points leader at this point.
Speaking of which, at the just over halfway mark, Triptas can you give us a top 20 rundown of Moto 1.
top 20.
Top 20.
Yeah, joys of motocross, right? Half the field.
So Phil Doyon right now with a 15-second lead. Killing it right now. Up in first. Third Green, second place. And then he's got Adrian Wilson not too far behind him. In third, and then fourth we got Chris Santino, fifth James Richards, sixth Gavin Shadle. Ryan Prentice is in seventh, Patrick Stewart in eighth. Clay Roberts, points leader, just got around for ninth. And then Ben Rose now in ninth. So Jeremy Axon 11th, Ed Kozak 12th, Carter Hutcherson 13th, Dakota French, Taylor Davis battling for 14th, Ricky Williams 16th place, Garrett Stamper 17th, Steve Harris 18th, Jacob Hunger 19th, and then Josh Ashton, who just went down, is in 20th. Well, now Nick Carvalho.
Yeah, joys of motocross compared to supercross. It's a lot longer of a rundown for half the field. We just want to make sure that almost everybody gets a little bit of time on camera, give them a little bit of a rundown for everybody watching out there at home that are not able to be in this race tonight because, of course, UIDs with memberships and everything being changed this year, which I personally find a great idea. A lot of people, it's been a mixed bag, but you know, love it or hate it, it's here to stay, and it's what we're doing this year. But as right now, it's making for great racing. But Doyon, once again, kind of running away, looking for a battle. It looks like we got Richards versus Santino over here. Oh, and then, Richards just destroys himself. Looks like his wheel tacoed. And
Ryan Prentice going and signing autographs.
Just a horrible track re-entry there.
Oh, yeah.
But look at this battle, three-way now. Oh, and going down, sadly. So Richards and Prentice are now going to go at it.
Clay Roberts up to 10th. Right behind
A couple
ninth.
people asking about a good friend of ours, Beasley, back here in 30. It's good to see him actually making it right on through this week. Being Glen, Helen, a bit, probably the hardest track usually on the circuit. Good to see him make it right through.
Skline is in 21st.
So Skline catching back up a bit. Once again, being one of our top 2 riders.
Get this, Hunter Braun now number 151 and not even running a good pace at all. Best lap is a 2:42.
Shocker, boys.
Oh yeah.
And now he's just sitting off to the side of the track.
So once again, we're going 20 plus 2 in amateur, not quite the 30 plus 2 that the pros do. And then open, of course, is actually a 30 plus 2. Last week was my first ever one. I'll tell you, even after just one moto, it's a long race.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and then Clay Roberts going down, tangling with Patrick Stewart. So, actually, Roberts the only one actually just staying down. Everybody else getting up, just shaking it off, and got to keep going.
John Klein's still not in points.
And I take it back, right in front of him, Stewart and Prentice getting together again on the hill in front of him. So, Roberts getting back by. But interesting change up today with Doyon once again being your points or your leader of this race. If that does end up coming out the way it is looking right now, hold on, making sure there's the points.
Actually,
right now, Adrian Wilson would
be...
take over with Doyon in fourth at 32 points, but it's going to definitely be close after all this. So once again, taking that quick look at points as we're going back and forth between this race.
Yeah, we can see several different points leaders throughout the year.
Oh, definitely, yep. Also, especially with the allowance of switching 450, 250, any round you wish, just kind of wish that if you are in a valid good points battle that you do not change, but you never know. Things will possibly happen. But Doyle making it look solid right now. Santino and Wilson once again battling as they go over the finish. Wilson throwing it dirty.
Roberts trying to make the pass for 7th.
Santino going down. So Richards is also going to get by. Ben Rose coming over the finish now.
Glen is up to 17th, so he is salvaging some points.
Once again, Clay Roberts trying to get around Gavin Shadle. This would be for 7th.
Glen probably really wishes this was a 30-minute race right now.
Yeah, a little bit more time to make up.
Oh, Bird Green just went down and he had a pretty comfortable 3rd or 2nd place right now.
Roberts would probably like this to be a 30-minute moto as well, because he would probably like to make it to at least top 5. I'm not sure if he'll get that far. He'd get to like 6th, I think, is probably where he's going to tap
He's
out.
not too far behind. Only about 12 seconds.
True.
I'd say. Lapper just not getting out of the way for these guys. There you go.
Wow, Shadle, that nice jump up. Oh, and then, wow, Roberts going down out of nowhere. Just landed fine and just lost all traction. Yeah, the races on amateurs are 20+2.
Wow,
Doyle down right in front of him.
Doyle already has a 44-second lead. I think he's definitely got this at this point. He's the only one just not getting collected with anybody.
Yeah, right now Doyon still out front. Green 2nd, Wilson 3rd, Santino, Richards top 5, then Ben Rose, Shadle, Roberts, Hutcherson, Stewart, and Atkinson. One over, but either way, that's your top 11 rundown. Why not?
Yeah, in battle for 2nd still. Adrian Wilson, Bird Green, they've been kind of together this whole race. Oh, Lapper down in front of them. And should avoid him.
I actually had a really interesting in-depth team speak conversation the other day of whether or not the lapper is fault if he goes down in front of a leader. And I mean, of course, a lot of us have the whole, like, no, it's not his fault and anything else. And it's amazing on how many people still believe that no matter what, that somebody going down in front of you is their own fault, that they purposely crashed to take you out with them during a lap. And I get it. I understand both sides of it, but it was just funny to hear the argument.
My view on it would just be, it depends on how close the lapper is.
True. That is a
If
big
the
part of
lapper's
it,
not moving out of the way and then he crashes in front of you, then yeah, it's his fault. But if he crashes in front of you, like when you're 5 seconds from him, then no, it's not his fault. Yeah. It depends on the circumstances, I think.
Yep.
Doyon with a 48-second lead, just laying it down.
And once again, this battle for 2nd, like I said earlier, Wilson versus Green, just great racing.
Green's definitely got the slower pace going.
Yeah, doing everything he can to find a rut there.
Probably getting a little jittery, still in 2nd place.
Roberts down again.
Yeah, we are at 18 out of 20 plus 2, so it looks like we're going to get about 4 more laps out of this.
There's a
Roberts
four-way
down
battle,
again.
my goodness. And there was a 4-way battle for 8th, but now it's a 3-way battle for 8th.
So keep an eye on
Roberts
the
is just
2nd place battle being a bit higher up in points for Wilson, especially to take over this points lead as of this Moto 1.
Roberts in 11th.
Oh,
Glen was down again.
almost horrible track re-entry from that lapper. He decided to stop at the last second, and then he's going to take out Richards. Wow. The track re-entry today is already looking bad. Once again, Doyon out front.
Besides being not so great lappers, AMs are notorious for not re-entering the track in the safest way. They're just so, I don't know, rushed to get back onto the track. They don't even check, see
Yeah,
if
they don't
anyone's
check
coming up on the map.
Don't check third person
Mhm.
quickly or anything.
Yeah.
It's just go, go, go. And I get it. I understand you're trying to race for a
Oh
position,
my!
but
This lapper just passed Bird Greed really aggressively.
I think that was the one that was down earlier that
Yeah,
took
really.
out Richardson.
I gotta
think.
see who that is.
But right now, Wilson in second place behind Doyon is going to get a massive amount of points. Where is Roberts back here now in 10th?
Wow, and Skline is not too far back. He's 13th.
Yep, once
Skline's
again, one of
really
our top
made a
3
charge
points
going.
right now.
Yeah, Skline really needs to get these guys going. He's only got 2 laps to do this, or 3 laps.
Robert's still throwing it.
Oh, this battle for
Doesn't care.
second right now, though. Green and Wilson right next to each other. I apologize if you guys can hear this frog that's outside our window. This guy has been going all day. Oh, and Wilson throwing it away. Had a good battle going. Green just going to blow right by.
Roberts just made an excellent save a couple of sections ago. He was all over the place. I don't know how the hell he saved it, but he was able to.
Yeah,
he's
he's
still in
so good. He's got everybody right behind him, too.
Yeah, it looks like he's put on a bit of a rush his last couple laps. We're at over 20 now, so only 2 laps left.
Well, he got 3 laps.
Oh, yeah, including this lap. Sorry, yeah, and 2 more, yeah. Oh, Roberts, I thought he was going over the bars on that.
Old Doyon already a minute lead right now.
Destroying the field.
Stewart and Santino
People-
battle back here for 6th. Oh, and then Santino slides out. Oh, Richards versus Rose.
Trying to get around a lapper.
Massive.
Laffer actually
Or-
getting out of the way there,
Yeah.
going wide.
Richards almost crossed right on top.
Yeah, it's all about who could actually handle those braking bumps better out of the two, and Rose easily getting out of that. But Richards having to drive back up.
I think the best position Skline can get right now is possibly a 9th or 8th, maybe a 7th, I don't know.
Interesting.
If they all go down, and Skline's right there, he's made a big charge. Yeah.
My Ido is ahead of the racing. Refresh really quick to double check on that, because we just checked it and it seemed fine on my end. But as of right now, Doyon still, Green, Wilson, Richards, and Rose.
Shadow, or Stewart is all over Shadow for 6th place.
And then Santino's right behind them.
Oh, Rose is
Oh.
going to get in a pile up there.
Oh,
Richards was
Roberts
in
So is
there.
Richards,
down
yeah.
again. Look at this. Skline and Roberts are going to be battling here for 10th place.
Which is interesting, because that'll cause Klein to get closer up in points if he does get around him.
Yeah.
But they're going to be way behind.
Roberts with another save. He is really, man, I have never seen someone pull as many saves as he has in the couple laps I've watched.
Back up front, double checking for any battles. The top 10 here. Oh, Rose is going to collide into a lapper but not go down. Wow, just chasing Richards.
Ed Kozak has fallen back to 19th. Not really where I expected Kozak to be, but at least he's still in points.
Once again, your top... Oh, wow. Roberts making a huge mistake on the finish line. Klein getting around him.
Skline is going to get 8th right here.
John-
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Saves it.
Yeah, doesn't go full legs off. Still slide out.
Skline right now being the Alex Martin of Sim, for sure.
Yeah, he
Collecting all
came
the points he
from,
can.
Wow.
he was 26th, I think, halfway through the moto.
Roberts hitting the table over. No problem at all.
We'll get
Skline's
battle
not too
for
far back
4th.
now, but once again, we're on the final lap here. Doyon, the man to beat today, just absolutely making a statement, sitting on 63 seconds up, over a minute ahead.
Tomac level dominance from
Exactly.
2015.
Yeah, 2015.
Oh, and there he goes, making a mistake. Doesn't crash, clips a hay bale, still doesn't crash, clips the post. Now he goes down.
Who was Santino or who did? Sorry, I missed it.
Phil Doyon.
Ah.
It won't
Complete
matter for
goon
him
night.
anyway.
After just talking about how good he's doing, he then makes the biggest mistake of the night.
Phil got this battle for fourth between Rose and Richards here.
Yeah, I just saw that as I was going through just to check, but race is almost over. Oh, Richard
Lines
somehow
with a
holding on to
lap
that, but
Glen trying to make a last lap pass on Santino. I don't believe he's going to be able to get Roberts before the race is over. I think Roberts has 8th pretty much locked down unless he crashes.
First lappers down. Oh, he almost clipped something. Line might clip one. Oh, we're good.
yeah, once again, Wilson and Green battling again. Like, they keep seeming to find each other throughout this entire race. 20 plus 2. Of course, Moto 1 here for anybody just joining us. Moto 2 coming up next. And then, of course, Consi 450. Still a lot of racing. And then, of course, Open Class, which I might actually stream me on board tonight. I haven't decided yet, but we'll see.
Roberts gonna possibly pass Ryan Prentice for 7th here.
Much
Mine
needed points.
definitely needs to get around Roberts this last lap here.
Oh, Roberts almost making the mistake as I cut back to Skline.
Oh, we got a 3-way for 3rd right now.
We got, let's see, Richards, Wilson, and Rose, looks like.
Yep. Rose, 5th place.
But again, across the line, and first it could be Doyon, your winner.
Oh.
Sorry, I felt bad that I didn't get him across the line, but that minute lead, though.
Yeah, loses 2 spots there.
Now it's the battle between Roberts and Skline on the last lap.
Oh, it's Skline way over jumping that. Almost screwed himself over.
Yeah, definitely looking really good so
Oh, we
far.
got a 3-way for 3rd right now.
We got, let's see, Richards, Wilson, and Rose, looks like.
Yep. Rose, 5th place.
But again, across the line, and first it could be Doyon, your winner.
Oh.
Sorry, I felt bad that I didn't get him across the line, but that minute lead, though.
Roberts went off the track and Skline passed him for 8th or for 7th.
Oh, interesting. As of right now, Green is still holding on to your second spot. Richards with this battle back here. Oh, Stewart is going to go down and take a lapper, it looks like, with him.
Yep.
So now we're keeping an eye on this other part of our points battle right now with Roberts, your points leader. Skline, 3rd in points. No, yeah, 3rd in points right now.
2nd.
Now in 2nd or in 2nd?
No, he was in 2nd.
Yeah. So, oh, and Roberts going to go down, clipping the back of Skline.
Skline just got 6th place. Wow.
Yeah, so Prentice.
And there's no way you can get 5th at this point, though. So,
Still, that's gonna
Roberts
be
losing.
huge separation in points now.
Yeah, Roberts is definitely gonna want to forget this day.
He's not happy right now. I would think. I mean,
Gonna get cleaned out by the slapper, it looks like.
losing the points lead, having a bad race in general.
So
it's
Rose is
just
going to cross in 5th.
bad day.
So Skline more than likely is going to get 6th unless he makes a big mistake here.
Roberts is down again.
Oh,
Roberts
He's
is
not
gonna
gonna
lose it
I
to
don't think he's gonna be able to make this
Santino.
jump.
Nope. Doubles it. Santino's gonna go flying right past him here.
Prentice and Stewart are right on the back of Skline.
Oh, he's
Can
gonna take him
Skline
out.
Hold
No.
on.
He goes off the track.
Wasn't really smart of Roberts.
So right
Crossing
now it
over
looks
on
like your
Santino.
points are going to be Wilson out front, Skline 2nd, Prentice is going to take 7th, 8th is going to go to Stewart. Roberts sadly looks like he's going to drop back to 3rd in points after Moto 1. More than likely, this is unofficial. We'd have to look 100% on points after this, but oh, I thought he was going
my
down there.
God.
Wow.
That could have been bad.
Wow.
Santino rounds out your top 10. Taylor Davis 11th. Gavin Shadle right behind him in 12th. Jeremy Atkinson been kind of quiet this race, 13th. Jacob Hunger might hang on to 14th here. Oh, somebody going backwards on the track there.
As we're going through, waiting for the last couple of guys to get through, fastest lap of the moto, Skline, lap 9, pulled a 2:20.1. So, Skline definitely showing that he has the speed to make it happen. Just needs to have a better start, as we talked about earlier.
Yeah, he was outside of points half the race and then grabbing a sixth. Wow, dude, that's a hard charge right there.
Yeah, 11 minutes in, Skline was, I believe, 26th.
Yep.
So over halfway through the moto, he was in 26th, and he came back to 6th. So
Yeah. Waiting on cuts, though. I'm not sure if we're going to get it. Just see if there's anything else of top 10. I mean, points are huge this week already. But always exciting racing here. Thank you guys again for joining us. Not sure if anybody else is running. I haven't checked the field. Looks like that is going to be everybody.
So why aren't cuts happening? Oh, because Garrett Dudley? Yeah, he's just sitting out there. Are you allowed to black flag people
Yeah,
for
I don't
that?
remember what the command is. Do you know what it is by chance?
Uh,
Can't remember what it is.
not for RF.
Yeah, I don't know what it is for RF. That's the only downside. So I'm just going to force it. It's fine. It's server, comma, it's save, result. Oops. Results. M1 250F. There you go. And then, of course... Okay, cool. Server kick slot. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'll do that next time, just in case.
I'll be back real quick.
Yeah, we got a 5-minute break anyway, so 250 Moto 2 coming up in about 5 minutes. Grab a drink, get a snack, anything else you guys need, and then we'll be good to go.
Take a piss, whatever you
Yeah,
need to
exactly.
do.
Anything you need to do in between. But again, thank you guys for all hanging out tonight. It's been fun so far. First actual membership race where, I mean, Hangtown, of course, is a membership race as well, but first actual membership track. Amazing job by all the guys putting it together. Yeah, I need to see what his number was. What was his number, do you guys know, that we need to kick?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what slot he's in.
It doesn't show any. Yeah, it doesn't show what slot he's in. I have no idea.
Well, I mean, you have to do the list players, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna deal with it. Yeah, it's still stuff I need to sit back and chat with some of the RF guys about what exactly I need to have correct and everything else. So. Do you remember what his name was or number or anything? Sorry.
Someone that's just someone that hasn't finished.
See, everybody else had showed when I just went through the whole list. Everybody else had left.
Garrett Dudley.
So it'd be server, comma, Garrett Dudley. Wow, how am I supposed to find it? Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Dudley was in... Do you know what place he was in?
I mean, I don't know what slot he's in. It's whatever slot number he's in.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it through the
I'm back.
list.
He was in 40th place, but I'm not sure. That doesn't really
Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
correlate.
Yeah. This is interesting, though. Joys of stuff you can learn about all this crap. Oh well, I'll learn it for next time. It's all good. It's not going to affect anything. It's only one person. We already saved the info, so we're good.
Kind of unrelated, but it's going to be a very bad night for me. I am getting about 20 frames on this track.
Oh.
it's gonna be a rough time, boys. It's gonna be a
What'd you
rough
qualify
time.
in for or anything?
I was like 23rd in qualifying, but oh man, it's gonna be a rough time. Skline and Roberts both. They need good starts this next. I mean, Roberts had a good start. He just threw it away. But they both need to be up front this next moto.
Yeah. All right, let me grab string cheese. Be right back.
String cheese? Interesting.
String cheese, man. But he doesn't have mashed potatoes and gravy and chicken.
I have nothing because I already ate. I could go for some string cheese, though. I could go for a drink.
I have some string cheese on some. I'll just mail it, okay?
Okay. Sounds like a great idea. Hey, Turkey. Turkey in chat. Turkey. Respond when you hear me. Or type in chat when you hear me.
Oh, who do you think's gonna get the start this time?
Doyon again. Can't
I'm
bet
gonna
against
say
him.
Doyon is not gonna get the start this time.
I think you're Doyon or Bird. I think they're gonna be the two good starters once again. Skline probably die off the start. Roberts kind of a toss up. He didn't. I mean, he got a good start Moto 1, but I could see him going down. I would like to see Stewart get a good start though. Patrick Stewart. He's fast, so if he got a good start, I think he would really run well up front. But we're just
Even though we don't
sitting
usually
here
do it, I'm going to
waiting.
go ahead and do a lineup check just in case.
A lineup check.
A lot of people are like, you can't make the next race happen until you force end it. It's like, no, actually you can because I force finished it already.
All right, here we go. A practice start basically for everyone.
Yep, we're just doing a quick lineup check. Just want to make sure everybody is in correctly. Give people time to come back because we had a 5-minute break. Not supposed to technically do one, but I just want to do one to help out, make sure that everybody is correct.
I'm all for it. Gives these guys another practice start. Figure out a couple or maybe a different strategy as far as the start goes.
Yeah, exactly. So quick lineup check. Just make sure everybody's back. Like I said, no, we're not supposed to, but hey, we got bitched at last week, so I just want to give people optimum chances in case they had to go take a bathroom break and come back.
If Skline is able to do that in the moto, it should be pretty good.
It's probably cussing at me right now. Moto, why isn't this actually the race? Wow, Ben Rose going flipping off the track. I don't know if you saw that, though. That was pretty great.
Yeah, I saw him start to go flipping. I was trying to figure out if Roberts didn't even leave the gate, so I was wanting to see if he would practice a start and see where he started, but
So
I mean,
Steve
it's
Harris probably enjoying this first. Don't mean to cut you off, sorry.
yeah, it's sim. So it's, I mean, a practice start is not even worth a thing, because anything can happen on a sim start. But
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, cutting across. Glen tried it. All right, here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and...
Grant,
yeah,
excited for Thunder Valley?
of course, Thunder Valley is my track. A lot of people don't like it, I guess, but I've always liked it. Looking forward to next week for sure, assuming I can run the track.
Yeah, since there's not a lot I can say about it, all I can say is I've seen the early look at the track for Sim, and it looks amazing. Really excited to see what they come up with the final result. But I'm really happy with the way this year's tracks are ending up. Even if the traction isn't always the greatest or quote-unquote skinny or anything like that, I mean, it's definitely the most I've seen put into tracks in a while. So
Yeah, like the tracks, they look great. They really, especially like the ultra versions, which I wish I could run. I mean, it's amazing. But like, one thing I really wish that they would do is like make a version for us that don't have amazing PCs, where we could run it at 60 FPS. But maybe eventually.
Well,
Anyway.
here you go, gate drop, Moto 2, Glen Helen 250s. Oh, and Clay Roberts is down off the start.
Glenn's got the drive to the corner and he'll probably get cleaned out. No! Glen finally getting the
Glen
start he
survives.
needed.
Wow, this is going to be Clay Roberts' downfall race. No offense to him. Love the guy.
Glen just got cross-jumped
Yeah,
hard.
he did. He got jumped over the top of his head, somehow hitting a tire tap. Right now, your leader, Green, Williams, Dodd, French, and Skline.
He said that he's the Tomac of Sim. We'll see if he truly is, because whenever Tomac has gotten a good start this year, he crashes.
Loving this Rhythm X, whatever it is, skin going right now. Black and white, looking really cool. Dakota French Sport.
Where? Oh, Doyon, 19th. Not a good start
Oh,
for
so
Moto
both
1 winner.
Doyon and Roberts gonna throw away points early on unless they come back. Skline, perfect opportunity to walk through the door and keep this points battle going.
Yeah, Roberts is in 24, so he's basically replicated the start that Skline got first moto. So we'll see how well he can work his way through the pack. Oh, and he's caught up at the top of the hill. He's gonna fall back to 26th, 25th.
Wow, lots of not very any, no offense to these guys, but not the fastest guys are up here. Like Nick Zambek getting a good start. Haven't seen him up here.
Yeah.
Taylor Davis up in 7th.
Macker, Beasley. Marcus Beasley, good start for him.
Yeah.
At 30th last race. Anybody doesn't know him, I Dirty Sasquatch, awesome streamer. Be sure to check him out. Good to see him out here racing this week. And then
Jack Goddard, 12th.
Yeah, Goddard,
Hunter Braun,
Braun.
13th. Phil Doyon making his way through, 14th.
Shadle had a decent Moto 1, dropping back a little bit, but hey, he could always come back.
James
Um,
Richards.
Yeah, Richard's right
Zambek,
behind
yeah.
him, forcing him around the track.
You guys
Adrian
mentioned
Wilson.
Zambek.
Wait,
He was in the LCQ last week, and now he's running 6th.
But yeah, there's
Skline.
Robbins this far back.
Skline into 2nd.
I think Skline's got this.
Oh, as you see that, don't
just
commentators
depends.
curse him? I almost got a little squirrely there. So back out front, though, Green having a really solid ride through the rhythm here.
Doyon already up to
Almost
13th.
looped it.
I don't think Doyon's gonna be able to come back and win this race, but he could definitely come back and get maybe even a podium. He's in 12th, and we're at the end of lap 1, so he's gone from 25th to 12th in 1 lap. So great work by Doyon, slicing
for
through
sure.
the pack.
So
Roberts
far-
is up to 17th.
Yeah, so far great racing, though. Loving this with Skline battling up the hill right behind Green. He's cut that gap down, and knowing Skline, if he gets a good runway ahead of him, he's just going to take off for a bit. Having the fastest lap of Moto 1.
The fastest qualifier.
And he's
Oh, that's
also
right, he was fastest qualifier. Yeah, that's right.
he's really good at
Oh, having a
passing
break
guys,
there.
although he almost ran straight into the back of Green. But he's typically really good at taking different lines and passing guys clean. Something that Roberts was doing really well at round 1, so we'll see if Skline can do that as well here.
Oh, Cody Daw doing a front flip down the Mount St. Helens and lands it.
But yeah, Bird, man, Bird, he's been the surprise of this year. I think I never would have expected Bird to be up front, winning a moto, being in contention for podiums, and he's just been getting good starts, riding consistent. It's been a really good start to the year for Bird Green.
Yeah, definite step up, that's for sure. Skline wanting to eat him up right now, though. He's just looking every possible opportunity that he can find and just not finding a door.
Oh,
Wow, I thought he was going into a hay bale there.
Yeah, Skline, he was talking about earlier, that turn that he just went through, that corner.
Oh, there it
There
is.
he goes.
Yeah, but
Beautiful.
that corner before that, he usually goes into that rut, fourth wide open. He doesn't let off. He usually going into that rut.
That's crazy.
Here he goes. Lion already up into the lead.
With a 220.
So it looks like as of right now, your new points leader more than likely coming out of this round.
Doyon's up into 10th right now. Oh, Roberts is up to 11th. Some nice work by these guys cutting through the pack. Oh, and Doyon actually went down. So Roberts in the 10th. Prawn is in 9th. All of a sudden, he's running amazing again, boys.
Oh, the swap from Davis. He's down.
Oh, Roberts and Doyon are down together.
Daw down, Prentice down. Prentice going to be taken back out again. No, Daw, sorry. Both actually make a big mistake when getting back going again.
Oh, and Phil Doyon just outbreaks Roberts into the corner and cuts him off, and then Roberts goes down.
So much happening. It's still early in the night.
Yeah, it's been an exciting moto already, and we're only 5 minutes in.
Goddard back here doing everything he can to keep up with everybody. Clay Roberts right behind him.
Stewart, who I thought could potentially challenge for podium, is in 26th.
Oof.
Terrible start.
And he goes down. Back. Oh, Skline already starting to check out. It's got 3 seconds over Bird Green. Ben Rose.
Oh,
having
and
a
Bird Green
solid
goes down.
third. Yeah. So
Killed
there you go.
himself.
Ben Rose, second place.
Yeah, solid ride for Ben Rose.
I don't believe I've heard of him, but somebody in chat's probably gonna go. Oh yeah, he's been racing for 3 years.
But back up
I know he
front.
raced Hangtown. I think he was top 10 at least.
Gonna look that up.
I'm already looking it up, bud.
Jumping on the action already. But either way, Skline's still your leader.
No, he wasn't at Hangtown.
He wasn't? What?
Nope.
What was
Ben
it?
Rose still second, Green third, French fourth, Daw and Braun. Your top 5.
At least he didn't score points on Hangtown.
Nah, he wasn't there. Maybe he qualified. Let me see. Nope. I guess I'm just delusional.
Delusional Grant indeed. But our buddy, top 3 in points, now going through, and first in points as of right now are your leaders, Skline. Awesome to see. Lap 4, we're at exactly 7 minutes, 20 seconds in, so about 13 minutes left as he's sliding around in the flat track corner at the very beginning. Just, 13 plus 2. Anything could happen, but definitely holding on.
Bill Doyon making just moves. He just straight up passed Ryan Prentice, right? He's not too far behind Taylor Davis and Cody Daw.
Yeah,
I
Daw
think he
versus
can get
Davis,
both
both
of them
are
right
making
here in
huge
this next
mistakes.
two corners. I think Bill Doyon's going to come out with the red plate.
I really do too, yep.
Because where is Adrian Wilson? We never talk about him, but he's up there in points. Adrian Wilson, back here in 23rd. He's having a Skline start this moto.
At this point, Doyon would definitely not come out with a points lead.
Wouldn't?
Because he's
if he
7th.
catches back up.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
And then, I don't know how much of a lead that Skline and them had on him, but I think you would have to beat Skline this moto to get the points lead.
Maybe.
Because he didn't even podium at Hangtown.
For this battle right now with Davis and Prentice. Pretty good little battle as they go back up Mount St. Helen.
The magically changing Hunter Braun is now in 5th running 225s. You just never know. He could be running 243 as his number 1 minute, He could be running 2:39 lap times 1 minute.
Oh,
He could be running 2:25s the next minute. You just never know.
Davis almost going down in that corner there, coming back up the hill.
Bill Doran made another pass. He's 6.
Yepper. And Braun, who we think is Braun, I guess, is the next one on the list for him to get. But then after Braun, he has to make up 16 seconds to Dakota French.
Never really seen anybody go crazy oppo over that hip jump. I don't know what it was. Even on my fastest laps, I would go oppo every time on that jump.
Oh yeah, but you also whip everything, don't you?
That is
So
true.
you're
I'm
not
odd
like
about
people. I
that.
mean, there's guys like me that don't whip anything.
Just boner
So-
air everything.
Ryan already really checking out. 19 seconds over Ben Rose.
Yeah, I don't think he's fallen off or even had a slide out. So he's just slowly building that
Ran
lead.
the fastest lap of the race, last lap of 2:19.7.
Cat Snail, sorry, our cutoff for skins happens an hour before the race. I'll definitely check it after the racing tonight.
Adrian Wilson still not in points. That's really bad for him right there.
Yeah, definitely not the ride he needed.
Loving French's gear today, though. I said it earlier, but I don't know what it is. A black-white bike with the blue and like ice blue, light blue gear. It's really cool looking. It's something you don't usually see. Holding on to a pretty decent fourth right now. Just checking timing and everything.
I don't know where he finished in the second moto or first
French,
moto.
I think he was about 8th, I think, Moto 1, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's been kind of quiet all night.
Where did
Update
Skline
on-
get Moto 1? Skline ended up...
Sixth.
6th, that's it, thank you.
But current points leader, I guess, as of right this minute, Roberts is in 11th. So
Starting to catch back up a bit, I guess.
he actually was up to like 10th 5 minutes ago, and now he's in 11th. So he's actually falling back a little bit.
There's Wilson now. Wilson catching up to almost 18th, it looks like right here. Should be getting a pass in a second. On board with him right for a second.
Bird Green lagging really bad right now.
Oh, and he goes down. Commentator's curse. Too heavy of a GoPro on his front fender. He goes down.
So Phil Doyon right behind Hunter Braun now.
Oh, we got a little bit of a battle. Dakota French and Bird Green here.
Jeremy Atkinson in 21st, not where he wants to be.
Oh, Atkinson. That's rare to ever hear outside of a top 10.
Patrick Stewart still in 27th. Nightmare ride for him. Marcus Beasley is in 28th.
Poor Beasley, he was up in the top 10 start.
Oh, this
And several rage quitters.
battle right now is great. And the S-turns and Green going to be a, wow, solid exit out of it while Dakota French making a big mistake.
Ben Rose was at 2:19 last time around.
Fastest lap of the day so far.
Skline still has a 0.7 and he has a 0.8.
Oh, I didn't realize he ran 217.
Basically
or 219,
identical.
sorry.
Yeah.
I was talking about from Moto 1. I didn't realize he did one yet. Wow, Green. Oh, trying to catch back up. A little bit further ahead of French, trying to make that line work, but he didn't. French going for the triple. Oh, smacked into the face of it.
Actually, pretty impressive by Roberts. He ran a 2:21 while coming through traffic, so not too
Wow.
bad.
Like Roberts finally got it together.
But again, thank you everybody in chat for hanging out tonight. We're at our highest of the night so far for 46. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all hanging out. Bigger than round 1. We plan on bringing you all the rounds. And having a lot of fun tonight. Good racing so far. Oh, Green getting sloppy down the hill, but making it happen. Oh, and Doyon going down and getting slammed by Braun. Somehow Braun getting Doyon back up to keep going. Both of them, actually. I don't even know how that just happened.
Roberts all over Hutcherson for 8th. Prentice off the track in 7th. Braun in 6th. Doyon in 5th.
And Doyon, Braun, as you just said. Prentice back here, Hutcherson, Roberts. Clay Roberts, though, I mean, solid ride no matter what. I mean, he's definitely frustrated for this weekend, but just keeps it together. It might be able to sacrifice some points back, as they always say, you win your championships on your worst days. So it's all about the points you can get back.
Made a mistake on down Mount St. Helen, so Roberts 8th place.
Ben
Not
Rose
too
is
far
slowly,
behind Prentice.
Ben Rose is slowly chipping away that lead on Skline. He's brought it down from about 20 seconds to 17 seconds. Still not a fast enough pace to where he's just going to flat out catch him, but still impressive.
Yeah. Mine's got clear track in front of him, it looks like, for a little bit.
Alrighty, we're a little bit past halfway, but Grant, can you bless us with a rundown? If you want to do top 10 this time, I understand 20 was a bit long last time, but give us a rundown if you could.
Alright, and first for Dead Meat Racing, we have Sean Klein. He has a 17-second lead. In second, we have Ben Rose. Third, we have Bird Green for Quality Designs. Fourth, we have Dakota French for Rith MX. Fifth, we have Phil Doyon, who's actually right onto the back of Dakota French. Ryan Prentice and actually Hunter Braun just passed him for sixth. Ryan Prentice in seventh. Clay Robertson eighth. Cody Daw for Pro Concept in ninth. And Taylor Davis from Motostar is rounding out the top 10.
As we're going through that order, there was actually two really good battles there. One, Hunter Braun Apprentice, and then I think the other one split up a little bit. Yeah, Green and Doyon have separated quite a bit now. But the other battle, I got to go check that out really quick, was Prentice and Braun right there. Oh, and Braun's actually going to get the pass on the inside.
That's
Sorry, I take
Prentice
that, Prentice. Sorry,
pass,
my cam's, it off by one usually, but good little battle here between these two.
Hunter Braun's starting to fall off the pace. I believe he was up in third, maybe, at one point.
Yeah, he was in fourth, I think, for a while.
Fourth, yeah.
Actually, Doyon's up to fourth now.
Yep.
So a good solid ride for Doyon to come from, I believe, 21st to
Probably.
fourth.
He's
So
definitely
another
9
solid
points. Only 6 seconds behind third. Third is definitely in
within grasp.
capable, grasp.
But I don't think he's gonna be able to get to second. I think second's too far gone. 26
Ben
seconds.
Rose is just hitting awesome pace right now.
Klein is back down his pace just a tad, but it's still enough to have over a 20-second lead.
Big Fluffy, I think they could read your chat as we go, which is pretty funny. But either way, still, I mean, amazing ride for Skline, sitting at a 21-second lead. Ben Rose, Green, Doyon. French going down, sadly. French has had such a good ride so far.
Ooh, is
Looks
Prentice
like
going to land on
gonna
a move?
get right around.
There we go.
Roberts is going to catch up as well. Roberts going dirty on the hip jump.
Saucy.
Getting a little nosedive on the launcher right there.
See if
Nunes
he
lurking.
throws it.
How you doing tonight, Nunes? But still
No,
great
he doesn't
racing
throw
out
it.
there.
Oh, bit of French. Whoa. Somehow it doesn't go
I
get
should
legs
go
off.
on board with Skline for a minute here. Haven't done much on board tonight at all. It deserves a little bit of time. Absolutely dominating this class right now.
Oh. Roberts is now 2 seconds behind fifth, definitely within grasp. Within his grasp. Doyon still running fourth.
Doyle must have fell off the pace a little bit because he was just seconds behind Bird Green. Now 8 seconds.
Roberts still about 2.8 seconds behind fifth. See if he can put on a late race charge here.
Beautiful riding from Skline really quick as we took a quick on board. Rose, Green, Doyon, Prentice. Roberts now is really picking up the pace. Right now sitting in sixth. Could have a top 5 finish at least, and maybe a possible podium in his grasp right here.
Doyle
Princess has actually responded though. Roberts was about 2 seconds behind, now he's 4. So Prentice actually picking up the pace a little bit to fend off the charge from Roberts. As Roberts goes down,
Oh,
does not fall off the bike, but still.
here comes
Gonna lose it to
French
Braun. Oh,
Oh,
almost clipped a lapper there.
That
Oh,
was close.
Bill Doyon went from 8 seconds at the start of the lap behind Bird Green, and now he's 2.3 seconds. Oh! Doyon almost lost the back wheel there. Manages to save it. Loses a couple seconds there.
Oh, slide from Roberts. So once again, points contender coming in with a red plate. Of course, for anybody new, meaning that he came in as a points leader into this round.
To be fair, though, if this is Roberts' worst round of the year, that's really good to go like 9-7 at your worst race of the year.
Yep, definitely. Especially in a video game. Like, you never know, as dumb as it is, like scheduling, everything else like that. It's not like a pro event, so there's a lot of factors that come into racing an entire series, so hopefully can keep it, pretty stable. Doing pretty well already.
I don't know if Glen went down or Ben Rose is just on fire right now, because now it's only 14 seconds from.
I would assume that line at least slid out because it was 22 seconds at the beginning of this lap.
Yeah. Oh, Ben Ross threw it away. Ben Rose. I keep saying Ross.
Flying.
Oh, and he goes down again.
Lion almost got tangled with a lapper.
Oh,
and now he's got 30
Oh.
seconds.
Came flying down the hill, and I didn't think he was going to make it back up. But Skline's still making it happen. Lap 9, 20 plus some, so it looks like there's going to be 2 laps left after it goes across the line here.
Adrian Wilson is in 22nd.
Bill,
So,
wow.
Nightmare Moto.
Yep. Seems everybody had a not so great moto today.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a shakeup. Is there a full moon tonight, or it just seems like one of those?
I mean,
type
the
of
start
nights.
on this track, it means so much.
Yep.
Bill Doyon back. Brought the gap down to 2 seconds from Bird Green right now.
Yeah.
Third.
I was just gonna say Doyon sneaking up in the background, and honestly, Prentice isn't too far behind Doyon either. So,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, anything could happen with anybody going down. I know Supercross Pig. I know you keep mentioning about Sasquatch. I would love to go back further. There's a lot going on with points right now up front. A lot of things to keep an eye on for today's racing. 40 riders on the field. It's kind of hard to keep up with everybody, but points battles are the most important part of what's going on today. So right
There's
now,
an update with
Good.
Marcus. He's in 25th.
Beasley. 25th? Okay, yeah. Yeah, Beasley is he's our boy. Like, we love him to death. I'll try to head back there in just a second, just making sure. Yeah, I was going to take a quick look. Wait a second, so.
Bird Green.
There you go.
Roberts
Go ahead.
actually caught up to 6 like 3 times in the past couple laps, and he's thrown it away every time.
So it looks like Ashton right on the back of Beasley are going at it. Ashton looking cool in that gear, though.
Oh, no.
Kelly, black, purple.
Ben Rose just went down, and
Oh,
yep,
and Beasley
a lot of
throws
Bird
it
Green.
away.
To go right behind him, and Phil Doyon could possibly get a second here today.
Yeah, crazy to come back.
Uh,
He was all the way at, 22nd earlier this moto?
Yeah, I'd say around that area.
I love
42
that. We
second
just had a
lead for Glen.
new command put up for Consti. It's the MX Simulator version of Death Race.
Yep. All right.
But yeah, Doyon versus Green right now. Awesome final couple laps battle here. So right now, your leader, Skline, running away with Moto 2.
Prentice is starting to fall off the pace a little bit. Was just about 7 seconds now, 9 seconds behind Phil Doyon.
So quick update of all of your points leaders coming into round 1. 7th for Roberts, your leader. Let's see, where is William? Oh, was it Adrian Wilson, right? Was second.
Yeah.
Okay, Adrian Wilson all the way back here in 20th. Not the ride he wants at all. Skline also... Well, sorry, he was in third. Skline was in second. Sorry, your leader right now. And then, of course, Doyon sitting right here in... Looks like fourth, so...
Yep. Been battling third green.
Overall points today, though, is drastically going to change after Moto 1.
Mm-hmm. Bill Doyon will definitely get the overall.
Klein just has to do a parade lap as I believe we're on the white flag.
Yep.
Yeah, I totally agree. D. Davis in chat saying that Clay needs to get this race over with. Just one of those motos that he could easily just throw it away and just work for next week.
Ben Rose goes down. His second place ride is over.
Wait, Rose? Rose is still in second right now.
Yeah, but they caught right on him.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got you. I thought you meant like people got around. I was like, what I missed?
No.
But yeah,
Said if
good
he
battle
goes
still
down.
for third right now with Green and Doyon. Doyon once again knocking on the door of that podium.
Yeah, he's just playing it safe, just waiting for the perfect moment. This might be it right here. Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
He's still got 3/4 of a lap to do it though.
Mm-hmm. Ah, there it goes.
Wow, yep, there he goes.
He needs to get Ben Rose and then almost have a pretty good day here.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
Bird Green goes down.
again. Yeah. Ryan Prentice definitely fell off the pace.
So right now, your leader, once again, coming to the final couple of turns, Skline. He's going to go 6-1 for the weekend. Great ride for him. Has to be happy with his first ever moto win, I think, in AMS.
Yep.
So Ben Rose, and also on that dead meat ride, good to see one of the guys out there. I've been waiting for Johnny McIntyre to make a great ride this season. Just haven't seen him much out there. Another 305 edit DM rider that I'd love to see put some more time down.
Yeah, I don't think Johnny's gonna be racing this year.
No, it's a bummer to see.
Yeah.
But it was fun, boys. But I'm gonna go get ready for 450s.
All right,
So.
man. Good
All
luck
right.
for 450s.
You good? You win, okay?
Okay.
We all know you're the fastest one out there.
Oh yeah.
Wow, they lapped up into 10th.
But right now, Ben Rose is going to go across the second. Doyon, nice ride for third right now.
Really good comeback there for him. Third Green
Green.
just couldn't hang on for the podium spot the whole race. Still a great ride either way. Gotta be happy with that.
Oh,
right there.
and then Prentice wheeling over, not sure who that was, to make it across to the line for fifth.
Yep.
Braun, I'm not sure if he's, yep, looks like it. I think it's lappers all around him. They're struggling themselves. Wow,
Ooh.
Braun is going to power past him either way.
Yep.
Take 6.
James Richards coming on through in 7th.
I'm not sure if it's immediately after the race is done or when the points are put up. I'm not sure. Oh, wow. Richards throwing it dirty over the finish. Might as well. Already taking it. Robert's going to take an 8th on that. Overall, I'm going to say Doyon, I'm pretty sure got the overall on today's weekend. After crazy everything that's happened, I think it is Doyon.
Yep. Here he comes. Dakota French.
Yeah, gonna
Last
take
man on the track.
9th.
No, he's not. Who else do we need?
Oh,
25th.
Ashton is working on it.
Yep. Praxis.
And Roche is going to work on it. And Beasley, our buddy Beasley. Good to see him out there. Good to give him a little bit of TV time. Deserves it. It's one of those things that I've been there. I understand rage quitting. I get frustrated. You just want to leave. You don't want to finish. But I give him credit. Still working on it. So. Oh, there's a head shake.
Almost died there.
Man, that was a massive head shake there. Letting him finish out before we finish up here and get ready for 450 Moto 1. Let me know, Davis. I didn't have a chance to really look at numbers and everything yet. Just trying to finish up this moto, get scripts going, and then get everything good.
Easily humping it, doing the front flip, doesn't land it.
So is he the last one or no?
Garrett Dudley is still in the gate.
Deadly again. If only I knew what his thing was to make it a lot easier. Alright, so server, comma, hold on. I didn't do it right, hold on.
While you get that figured out, I'll be back.
Alright, man. There we go. Skline 80, Doyon 77, Robert 17. Wow, so Skline is actually going to get it. That's surprising.